Hello and thank you for joining me on this video. In this video, I'm going to give a few exercises on how to heal your meniscus tear without undergoing a surgery. I have had many students in the past who have torn their meniscus either in the medial or the lateral side of the knee, which means either the inner or the outer side of the knee. Sometimes the pain can also go slightly to the back of the knee. So before we begin, I just want to explain what these exercises are, what the point of these exercises are, and they are mainly trying to first of all stretch out the hamstrings. So we want to have a little bit of stretch in the hamstrings. We want to strengthen our quadricep muscles, our glutes, and also our calf muscles. So oftentimes what happens is once we get this meniscus tear or this meniscus injury, we start to develop weakness in the legs, which then further exaggerates the problem and the pain in the knees. So we're just going to begin first by lying down on our back. So we lie down on our back. You can have one leg straight, so in this case your left leg straight and your right leg up. You can either hold on with both hands at the calf, or you can also use a belt or a shirt or a scarf or anything that helps you sort of wrap around the leg. Having a slight bend in the knee, so don't straighten the knee completely, keeping a slight bend in the knee as you stretch. So after staying here for about 10 seconds, you're going to start to push against the belt. So you're going to start to try and bring the leg down as much as you can, but still keeping this bend in the knee. So try to push against the belt, keeping the bend in the knee. You can slowly straighten until there's no pain. There shouldn't be pain at any point in the knee as you do this. So once you do that for a few minutes, don't forget to do the other side so that you're balanced. Once you do that, you can come to the second exercise where we're going to lie down in a bridge position. So we are here in a bridge position with the feet. So if you bring your hands out, your fingertips should touch the heels, and then you should move your legs slightly further out so that your fingertips are no longer touching the heels. So the ordinary bridge in yoga, we would have the feet far closer, but for the meniscus, we want the feet further out. From here, you can have the hands to rest on the mat and inhale, lifting up. So not lifting up all the way, just lifting up slightly. Try to stay here for maybe a minute, and then after that, you're going to start to rock on the knees. So you're going to bring the toes up into the air, and then bring the heels up into the air. So keep sort of shifting from toes up in the air to heels up in the air. And you can repeat that about 20 or 30 times. Again, try to make sure that there's no pain or pressure on the knee as you do this. And once you're done, slowly releasing down. The next exercise, you're going to flip over to lie on your belly. So lying on your belly completely, and then slowly lifting one leg at a time up into the air. So even if you just have the meniscus tear on one leg, it's good to balance by training both the legs. You can have the forehead down, you can also have the hands back or by the chest as you feel comfortable. Every inhale lifting the leg up, exhale placing it down. Trying to keep the leg as straight as possible. And once you're done, you're going to come up all the way to standing. For this one, you can use a wall. So I'm going to stand next to the wall with my back to the wall, bringing the legs forward and starting to squat down, resting on the wall. So my back is completely rested on the wall. My back is straight. Ideally, you don't want to bring your hip as low as your knee. So you don't want to go down like this all the way. So you want to stay up where the hip is above the knee, and just stay here, breathing here for maybe a minute and then relaxing. And over the days, as you feel more comfortable, you can start to lower slightly more, but always taking care that you don't feel a painful sensation in the knees as you do so. And once you're done, you can then come back down. The next exercise that we're going to do is we're going to just come to a seated position, bringing your feet hip width apart and your toes pointing up to the ceiling. From here, the leg which has the torn meniscus, you're going to grab your leg just above the knee. So grabbing the leg above the knee, so not allowing the thigh to move as you try and rotate your toes from the left to right. So just rotating the legs, the toes left to right. This really helps to create mobility in the region of the knee, which will help with the healing process and also bringing blood flow to the knee. So doing this multiple times a day is really recommended. And we're just going to do a last exercise for the meniscus, where we're going to bring our legs wide. So the legs as wide apart as possible. Once again, keeping a micro bend in the knees. If it's difficult to do it by yourself, you can place a cloth or something underneath the knees to protect it. Placing both hands on either side of your right thigh, you're just going to lift the right leg up and down, up and down. Just doing it 3-4 times. If you need to, you can also support yourself by placing your hands at the back of the thigh, lifting up and down. Then shifting to the left leg, placing both hands on either side of the left thigh and lifting the leg up and down. And that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this practice. And do leave me a comment and share your feedback on how you felt after this. Though the meniscus is not something that will heal overnight, it will take a long period of recovery to really heal the knees from a meniscus tear. So ideally you should be practicing this at least every single day for 2 months to really have any kind of tangible change and effect. Thank you so much, and do give a like or subscribe to my channel if you like this video. See you in my upcoming videos.